All right, let's continue.
Oh, Mr. Blazkowicz, I will need some welding equipment, please.
Sid,
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly you were doing in this organization of yours. Was it some kind of supernatural engineering?
We don't believe in things supernatural, Mama. We believe in God. Yeah, das hier it's a philosophy. It is a way of understanding God through knowledge. It is based on pure reason, pure rational thought, not supernatural bupkis.
Huh. So everything you have created, what were you planning on using all that stuff for?
1 second.
Oh, you don't understand, Mama. There was never any purpose or intent of use beyond the act of creation. We create to commune with God. Do you see that?
You've lost me.
It's like mathematical equations.
Oh, go on, Madeline.
And each solved equation brings you closer to God.
But never intended to be used.
No, the act of creation itself is the...
Someone's been studying up on helicopters.
I think this door was closed before.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's just my wedding ring. It's gone. I'm always so clumsy. I lost it when we got back. It's not worth much, but it's all I have left of him. My dear Sebastian.
Really? In a game about fighting Nazis? You want me to find a ring? How am I supposed to find a tiny little ring? What was that?
You still got it, old man.
Okay. Excuse me.
Jesus Christ, Tekla. Why aren't you asleep?
I try not to sleep. No telling if I'll ever wake up. Let me ask you something. He will not understand. Where do you go when you lose consciousness? Why even bother?
What?
Surprise, surprise. You have a brain. The brain is a biological computational device running an electrochemical process. Your consciousness is an emergent property of said process. Blank face like that of a baby. In other words, you are your electrochemical process. Fundamentally, you have the experience of a continuous existence. You are you at this point in time, the same you as you were in the past. And you have a sensation of riding along this continuum of being you into the future. Do you follow me? Doesn't look like it. Continuing. On occasion, the brain may be subjected to trauma, temporarily discontinuing the electrochemical process. such as a boxer being knocked out. As this occurs, the brain is no longer running its electrochemical consciousness generating process. Hence, consciousness is lost. You lose consciousness. Pay attention now. At this point in time, your consciousness, all that is you, your continuum of being you, has ceased to exist in the physical world. Now, moments later, the electrochemical process may start up again, allowing consciousness to emerge out of the information stored in the brain. But I wonder, where are you in the meantime? No, it's too stupid. Must we not assume that at the point when consciousness is lost, the person dies? If a new consciousness appears or not in the same brain is entirely inconsequential to the dead consciousness. The new consciousness is simply a new person. Because it emerges from the same brain, it has access to all the memories and cognitive structures as a dead consciousness, so it thinks it is the same person, but in actuality, it is just an imposter, inheriting the body and brain from the previous, now dead inhabitant. Yes, like talking to a child.
What about the soul?
Soul. I knew he was stupid. There's no such thing as a soul. We are machines of biology, nothing more, nothing less. Idiot! The soul, simply a pointless concept dreamt up by priests and fairy tale men. You're an anomaly, you. An outlier. Useless. A laughing angel.
How did that not wake her up? Well, that woke her up.
What to make of you, I do not know. Are you here to help me?
You seem beyond help. What are you working on?
Gathering data, Nazi activity, behavioral patterns, ours, theirs, doing the math, developing predictions. Where are they allocating resources? Where will they strike next? And after that, what are the larger trends triggering their actions? Figure out what choices they will make before they make them.
You talk as if the future is inevitable, as if all our choices have already been made.
You think there is such a thing as free will? You know so little of the world. You want to be the captain of your fate, do you? This fight, you will lose. You cannot go to war against physics.
My actions are my own. I know that much.
All phenomena in the physical world follow the simple rule of cause and effect. Your brain is no exception to the rule. Know the causes, you can predict the effects. The same is true for everything.
So what's with the arsenal?
Preparing for the end. I know where my road leads, and I intend to take as many Nazis with me as I can muster.
You have any experience with firearms?
Will you teach me?
All that happened as I slept. And there's a health boost. That's the real reason I went to sleep, but there's also that cool series of cutscenes, I guess. Oops. I keep pressing escape. That's not how you get out.
In the hangar. Bet he's tinkering with them helicopters.
Okay.
He was imprisoned at Eisenwald for 3 months.
Shh, it's him.
What do you want, Blazkowicz?
Looking for the welder. You seen it?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. No, you're right, you're right. I was meaning to sort out the railing over by the secret fountain entrance. Fucking thing fell out of my hand into the water. I'm a bit busy at the moment, but you want the welder, you go right on ahead and start swimming. The door to the secret fountain entrance is in the main room behind the table. Go over there and you should find the welder somewhere down in the water somewhere. You really are a kind-hearted woman, Pepper. You know that. Always thinking of others. Doing your best to lighten the burden of those around you. Blisters on the soles of your feet. Oh, mother of all pains in your back. Fucking much you want to stab your own eyeballs out with whatever utensils within arm's reach just for a wee moment's distraction. No, I'm doing fine, really. Fucking Christ almighty!
That looks incredibly inefficient, Fergus. Why? Do you need my help?
No, I'm fine.
Good. Did you ever stop to realize that the past, present, and future are the same equation for all people and all things? The calculations have already been made and they are not going to be changing, given all the variables and the proper methodology, obviously, of course. All future events are as predictable as a sunrise. Are you following this?
Aye. What will happen, eh? Is this what you're telling me?
I suppose, if naively described by a complete idiot. Well, I'm working the math, Mr. Fergus Reed. I know things about the future. You people are merely wandering the darkness, utterly ignorant as to whether the sun will rise tomorrow.
So tell me, Professor, are we going to win this fight?
Are you attempting to anger me? Can you even begin to comprehend the volume of data I would require to perform such a calculation? I could fill the whole of Berlin with variables on variables and still have nowhere near... Why am I even explaining this? It's just a waste of time. I can tell you that Captain William Joseph Blazkowicz has an impact on some larger threats.
Oh, really now? How did you manage to gather all the variables to reach that conclusion, Might it have something to do with his ability to execute missions never before dreamed of? Or perhaps Perhaps it's his ability to remain calm under the most disturbing of circumstances. Or it could be his incredibly attuned sense of aggression. No! Wait, I've got it. I've got it. It could be the fact that he's the biggest goddamn Nazi killing machine ever to walk the planet Earth. Yeah? I could have performed that calculation with my ass.
There you go again, provoking me for no reason! By the way, you should stack the crate's short end facing the door if you care about space optimization. He doesn't. Nobody ever cares about important things.
Okay. So there's a yellow door I'm looking for.
Help
Yeah.
Set locate any part he might need, okay?
Sorry, pal. Don't mean to, you know, derail your train of thought, but I need to get through that door.
Please. What I think about, I'd rather not think about.
That bad, huh?
Jay would think that when Jay seen what I have, your mind would break like an egg. How come it has not? Or maybe it has begun already and I just don't know it.
World changing. No matter who you are or what you're made of. Thing is, you and me, we just gotta ride the whirlwind. Make it through to the other side.
And kill all the Nazis?
And kill all the Nazis.
I would drink with you in celebration, Veneer, that time comes.
Your arm.
And the frames begin to drop. It's going fine for 20 minutes. Now it's not fine. Well, I was planning on playing this game for the last hour of the show. But internet won't allow me to. Damn it. Let's see if it clears up. Just that yellow box. Oh.
Es war fantastisch, das sag ich dir.
Okay, looks like the connection has come back.
Die Front ist weiter im Süden. Afrika ist ziemlich groß, weißt du?
Mein Mann wollte immer schon mal auf Großwildjagd gehen. Ich würde so gern einen Elefanten sehen.
Tja, wo ich war, gab es keine Elefanten. Aber es muss bestimmt noch welche geben.
I don't know which way I'm going. This way? Ah, there it is. I like the animation on that. Very realistic.
Ja, aber mein Onkel ist der schöne Kopf von Terroristen. Er setzt irgendeine Krankheit, mit der wir die Gegend infizieren wollen. Warum sollten Sie so etwas tun? Hier ist es doch so friedlich. Warum lassen Sie uns nicht einfach in Ruhe?
Beruhige dich, Ingrid, mach dir keine Sorgen. Wenn wir wirklich in Gefahr wären, würde es unser großer Führer sagen. Außerdem ist Hans doch in der südwestlichen Mandschurei stationiert. Und er meinte, dass die letzte Terroristenzelle vor über einem Jahr vollständig ausgelöscht wurde. Ach ja, weißt du schon? Es soll doch richtig schön sein. Sie haben begonnen, eine neue, wunderschöne Stadt aus den Trümmern von Peking aufzubauen. Ja, wir sollten in ein paar Jahren doch hinziehen, wenn alles fertig ist. Da werden gute Geschäfte.
Ach, dein Bruder redet viel, wenn der Tag lang ist. Und nur die Hälfte ist wahr.
The laser craftwork has been upgraded with a strobe attachment. When firing the weapon, this attachment produces a blinding flash of light which temporarily disorients any target facing it. Last survivor, huh? Oh, shit.
Und jetzt ist auch im Land Nautica eine Bombe explodiert. Vor einer Woche war alles noch ruhig. Was ist nur los? Warum tun unsere Führer nichts gegen diese Terroristen? In letzter Zeit sind verdammt viele Soldaten in den Straßen unterwegs, nicht wahr? Ja, man sollte annehmen, dass sie die nötigen Kräfte haben, um dieses Ungeziefer auszurotten. Sie verstecken sich bestimmt irgendwo in den Bergen, vielleicht in den Alpen. Man hört ja so manches aus der Schweiz. Ja, vielleicht.
I can seriously overcharge my health. I can shoot these things down. Oh. Are these humans or guys in suit? No! This time I won't just eat the damage. Can't shoot that one down. Oh, did that fall on the guy? I think it did. Didn't even mean for that to happen.
Ja, gnädige Frau?
Ich würde gerne jemanden melden.
Und wen?
Ihr Gesundheit ist seltsam. Ich habe ihn durchs Fenster beobachtet. Er hat den Lippenstift seiner Mutter ausprobiert.
Gnädige Frau, ich kann solche Dinge nicht entscheiden. Wenden Sie sich bitte an das Bürgerinformationsbüro, ja? Wissen Sie, wo es ist? Einfach die Straße runter und dann links, ein braunes Haus. Sie können es nicht verfehlen. Dort können Sie das melden. Einen schönen Tag noch.
Na gut. Vielen Dank, Herr Offizier.
Tattling on her neighbors. Whoops. Wonder if I'll find this wedding ring. Definitely not going to look too hard for it.
All that work for a lousy welder. Next time you go get it, Fergus.
Huh. Just drops the big machine gun. Couldn't find your ring, lady. Sorry.
If we're going to steal a Nazi U-boat, I need Seth to repair that thing on the table. Help him with his work, will you?
Oh, Isha Koach, Shimshon, Isha Koach. That's all I need. Or actually, would you deliver this note to Anya? She will need the frequency of the transponder to track the thing.
Like I'm the goddamn errand boy.
Yep. Hello, Tigral. Welcome. Oh, you have to actually pick up the note.
William. Do you have a moment?
Hast du Platzgewitz gesehen? Schon wieder mit dieser Unsinn. Mein Gott, was ist nur los mit diesen Leuten?
I want this. With you. Like this. Always.
It will happen, William. Believe it.
Finish up your dirty laundry. We're leaving.
But not today.
Listen to my voice, Blazkowicz. Where you are now, inside sewage tunnels, the intestinal tracts of the city, and deeper below, the Berlin catacombs, the West complex, the most secure site in all Berlin, the central munition stockpile of the Nazi regime. The things we could do with those weapons. Riot. We revolt. This access route is waterlogged, impenetrable to outsiders. There's only one way to breach across the perimeter. It's a tunnel glider. The Nazis use them for maintenance down there. We've been trying for years to bring it up to working order. This is the first phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. Use the tunnel glider to find a way into the weapons depot in the Berlin catacombs. Anya has agreed to track your position over the transponder and provide tactical support. Good luck there, Blazkowicz. These are deep waters.
William, can you hear me? You have to make your way all the way through the sewer tunnels and into the Berlin catacombs. I'll try to guide you through.
Whoa. You can flip around with this thing.
You might have to exit the tunnel glider to neutralize obstacles in your way. Don't lose track of the tunnel glider. It's your only source of oxygen.
I was a kid, and the red tide was rising. Went in the water on account of disobeying Father. Felt like my skin was on fire. Like my skin was on fire.
No, this is not 6 degrees of freedom. It controls kind of like you'd think an underwater vehicle would control.
Caroline told me a few inmates tried to escape through the sewer system with some valuables a few years ago. They didn't make it very far.
Oh, shit. Can't get through here? Oh, I gotta open that up.
Too narrow for the tunnel glider. You may have to swim.
13 years old. Fell in the pond by the stables. Came up covered in leeches. Crazy, filthy leeches.
William, I have something I want to tell you. I've been reading this diary my grandmother gave me. It's my cousin Ramona's diary. She used to work with us at the asylum. She's dead now, but she had many secrets inside of her, and there was no one she could trust to keep them. So she wrote them all down. I will radio the diary entries to your audio log. If you find the time, you can listen.
I don't know why I'd want to listen to that, but okay. Guess there's nothing here. Oops.
The section you are in now, it's been out of commission for a long time, but some machinery might still be manually operable.
I don't know. I won't be checking out the diary right now, though.
Swam many water in my days. None as cold as this.
What's this? Something up there.
The deep basin was used to regulate overflow. You will have to find a way to reach the platform on the other side.
Okay.
May 12, 1940. The Nazis have taken over the police station. It's in Polish, but I'll translate. Ramona writes, May 11th, 1940. I've only been back home for 3 days, and now...
Now I can get that thing that was over here. Armor.
Well done, William. This is as far as the tunnel glider will take you. Through the last section, you will have to swim. The catacombs are close.
Age 11. Swam across Forney Lake on a bed over 10 soldiers. It wasn't as dark as this.
Oh, a mine. Why would there be a mine here? Kaboom. More boards. Don't see a mine though, but this light might be leading me somewhere.
Age 19, dove down the well to salvage Father's watch, but it wasn't as deep as this.
William, directly above you are the catacombs. There's an elevator that can take you right into the weapons depot.
Okay, but what's this first? Alright, some secrets. Oh, did that kill me? That killed me, just unceremoniously.
William, directly above you are the catacombs. There's an elevator that can take you right into the weapons depot.
Ramona writes, May 2nd, 1941. The Nazi appears to become sleepy after climax.
There's a door. And then have suicide. Okay, it did give me credit for all that stuff. Where do I get to that door? This is not it. How am I supposed to get out of here? Like so.
Excellent, Captain Blazkowicz. You are now inside the weapons depot. This is the second phase of the plan to gain access to Set's underwater safekeep. In this munition stocks there is a cargo train. The train is packed full. Small arms, artillery shells, torpedoes and such for distribution to the Nazi war machine. You will steal this train. Small arms we can use to strengthen our fighters, but the real target is securing the torpedo delivery. This will allow you to board and seize control of a Nazi U-boat. But first things first, steal the train.
Locate the train and drive it to the abandoned underground train station north of there. Our people will be waiting for you at the station. Klaus will give you further details on the ground.
Another laser craft work upgrade. Okay. I guess I need to use the laser craft work to get out. Oh, I see that.
May 29th, 1940. It's in Polish, but I'll translate. Ramona writes, May 11th, 1940. I've only been back home for 3 days, and now the Nazis have arrived in town. They killed Jakub Brozek. He was shot in the head. His horse was blocking the road. He taught me how to French kiss. I'm going to do something about this situation.
We got a thunderstorm coming through.
May 12, 1940. The Nazis have taken over the police station. They're asking local people to volunteer for service. I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to find a way to kill them. May 18th, 1940. Daytime, I care for the sick working at the asylum. On the evenings, I go to town to prepare supper for the Nazis at the police station. They seem to trust me. I think I can lure one of them away. If I can get a Nazi alone, I think I can kill him. I have never killed anyone. I don't know how to fight or fire a weapon. I will have to be smart about it. I miss the university. Perhaps what I'm about to do will be a learning experience.
Just kill a random Nazi? What's that gonna do?
June 25, 1940. The Nazi appears to have a very high opinion of his mother. I learned this as he was bleeding to death at the end of my knife in the outhouse next to the bakery. Mutti, Mutti, he whimpered. My hands were shaking, nearly dropped my knife. I had told him I would kiss him, and he let me lead him outside into the night. November 29th, 1940. The Nazi appears to love his sausage. I learned this as he kept on eating his supper, even though the cyanide must have ruined the flavor. His eyes rolled back, all white, yet he kept chewing. The cyanide I stole from my mother's cabinet. At times, I am struck with pangs of remorse. But then, I think of Jakub Brozek. Ramona writes, May 2nd, 1941. The Nazi appears to become sleepy after climaxing. I learned this as his little soldiers were leaking out of me onto his sheets, and his face turned blue. From the rope I applied to his neck in his slumber. Tomorrow is my 18th birthday. May 29th, 1941. The Nazi appears to have been brought up lazy. I've learned this when I outran 3 of them carrying a crate of grenades. I think I'm pregnant. I wish I knew how to use a gun.
Okay. Crazy diary. Hello, Demuncha. Thank you for taking a break from Planet Coaster to come say hello. You've been playing a lot of Planet Coaster. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you're even able to sleep. So that game is so amazing. It's the best game ever made. At least according to how much you've been playing it. see what perks I need to work on. Stealth kills from throwing knives. Looks like they detected something. Excuse me. Okay. Both the commanders are dead now. Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna find out if he's mechanical or not. Where's this Tesla mode? Yeah, I was actually just thinking that. I remember that level in Doom 3 as well. Shit. Super Soldier. Several generations later, the Super Soldaten have evolved into state-of-the-art war machines. Their engineered bodies are covered by a shiny layer of titanium steel alloy, and they usually wield super laser cannons. I think it must be up top. Super Soldier mini boss as well. Where it is. I don't know what I'm looking for. Yeah, the thunder's really going now. Guess it's up in there. Which I can get up there. Huh. Oh man, I thought I'd be able to get up like this. Okay. Maybe I can get around there later. You can hear the thunder. Yeah, it's pretty loud. I could hear it over the game. Alright, here's some stairs leading up. This might lead to where I wanted to go. Yep, here we go. I'm not going to do that yet. Let's check out this place. It just leads back around here. Alright, let's go steal the train.
Our ground team is in position by the abandoned train station north of your location, William. They will meet you when you get there.
Uh-oh. Super soldier. Screw the super soldiers.
You out clean? Anyone following you? No. No? What do you mean no? Yes?
I have a friendly face. Delivers to the Nebelyard. Alles in Ordnung, Horst?
Du, nimm nicht so viele Kisten, sonst merken die, dass etwas nicht stimmt.
Ja. They supply the torpedoes to all the Nazi U-boats in Europe. You will hide in the torpedo. Horst will slip it back into main supply. And you will wake up on a U-boat for breakfast time. Once we have a U-boat, we take it to Set's secret safekeep, yeah? Sailors, get in the way.
Capturing a U-boat is just insane.
Come on, man. I'll fuck the pig, you just hold the ears.
Okay, career Johnny. Get in the torpedo. Once you board the U-boat, patch this thing into the communication room and raise the antenna buoy. We need radio contact.
Into the torpedo he goes.
The dark dreams seem to fade. Too far out of reach. For now, I just miss the light.
Alright, so I'm actually going to end right here. It's 15 minutes early, but I want to end before the storm knocks out anything. So thanks guys for showing up for the live stream. Played like hour and a half of Diablo. A little bit under an hour of this game. Yeah. That'll be good enough. So I'll see you next time. I might stream this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, we'll see. At some point, Demunch's got to show me his Planet Coaster that he's been spending 150 hours on. That's interesting. Looking forward to that. So goodbye.